Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Love for Intuitive Astrology. My name is Michelle and today I will talk about the full moon in Pisces for each and every single sign. And I recommend you to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and if you can, also your moon sign. And this full moon in Pisces will happen on the 10th of September at 17 degrees, okay? So I will start with talking a little bit about this full moon in general, and then I will discuss each and every single sign, okay? And I had to restart this video a few times. Usually I just click it in one go, and then I realized, yep, Mercury retrograde is coming soon, so I will talk a little bit about that as well. And yeah, keep in mind this is a general reading, so I also do private readings. If you want to know more about your birth chart or the transits or any other questions, you find all the details in the description box below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. And when you subscribe, I know, okay, we want to see more videos and I really love making them. So let's start, okay? I'm going to really try to articulate well. I'm a Virgo myself, and of course I have Mercury in Virgo, so this retrograde is already having a little bit of an effect on me, because I was like, why do I keep overthinking? And but it makes sense now, okay? So Pisces, we have a full moon in the sign of Pisces, and soon we will discuss for your sign where this moon will be and what is the effect of this full moon, okay? So we're having this really beautiful moon in the sign of Pisces, which rules the 12th house. This is the house where we close down everything, where we realize, okay, we have very, very little control of our lives, right? We live in an energetic world, and yeah, I'm just gonna surrender to the divine. And this is also where we're closing down a lot of karmic cycles, right? So there will be a very spiritual vibe to this full moon, because it is in a loose conjunction with Neptune and opposing the earth sign of Virgo. And Virgo is all about the material world. It is all about Gaia, the earth, right? So we are finding a way during this full moon of letting go of certain situations, right? So maybe there's something that you really want, but you realize, okay, if it's meant to happen, it will happen. This is kind of the influence that this full moon will have, right? So both Pisces and Virgo are very service oriented. So it could be that you're diving into a certain job or into a certain, maybe you're starting voluntary work, but you want to do something for the universe. You want to bring something, right? Maybe even something, you want to give a service that's also tangible, right? So we have the sun trining Uranus, right? And also the North Node. So there is some type of destiny that you want to bring forward. And Uranus is the sign of, you know, everything scientific, everything online, and we see that a lot of things are already automated. And then at the same time we have Saturn in Aquarius, so there is this really time going on where we're becoming a little bit more detached, and where we really want to be equals and free, right? And how do we realize we want to be free? By not being free. Saturn was restricting our freedom for a while, so we had to rethink what it is that we want to do in this world, what it is that we want to offer. So we see with this full moon in Pisces that maybe there were some things that we were trying to hold on to, that we were trying to force something to happen. And Pisces is like, let it go, you know, just swim with the waves. Like Pisces is represented by the fish, right? And they just swim and go with the stream. So it's about letting go and organizing what you can instead of controlling the outcome, right? So it's a beautiful balance between the two. And then we have Venus in Virgo as well. So it's a really good time to really clean up your place, clean up your house, because you know what they say, a clean house or a clean environment is a clean mind, right? So a lot of you are getting organized, you're restructuring your diet. Maybe you feel like, okay, maybe this summer I've been letting go a little bit too much, and it's time to get it all together, get things in order again, like work, get work in order again, and stuff like that. We also have the moon sextiling Uranus, so we have another connection there with Uranus. So you're definitely, there might even be like a certain shift happening, and there's not much that you can do about it. Like Pisces is like, let it go. Uranus is like instability, and Virgo likes to be organized and have things in control. So it's a very funny energy. So it's like, organize the things that you can, live in the moment and let go, let things happen the way they're supposed to. You know, like we have to trust that things happen for a reason. And you know, I also had to deal with this recently in my life where things were happening and I felt it's very unfair. I have very little control over it, and then I realized, but things happen for a reason. And this meant that, you know, certain people are placed in your life to guide you through a different direction. So first I was upset, and then I was like, why is this happening? And then I was like, you know what, there's a bigger reason for all of this, you know? And there's so many good things that we can focus on as well instead of the negative, right? Like, see the beauty in everything. Like Virgo can tend to be a little bit negative. I mean, I'm a Virgo, and you know, I had a beautiful birthday. I went away with my friends and I was on the beach with my birthday until very late, and it was beautiful, like a night swim. And then something happens, and it's like something gets you out of your head. And I'm telling you this story because I know that a lot of you relate to this, and you tend to focus on this really small negative thing, and there's so many other good things happening that it's like, why am I like overreacting over the negative thing when there's so many good things happening? So yeah, this is a typical Virgo Pisces axis, right? Where it's like, yeah, are you going to worry about the negative, or are you going to let go and go with the flow and see the beauty in all of it, seeing the godly and the godly answers? Well, so as well, Mercury is stationing retrograde on the 10th of September. Well, I'm filming this on the 6th, and I am already like stuttering on my words, so I'm speaking a bit more slowly. Well, usually I talk quite fast. So yeah, the energies are already there. We have Mercury opposing Jupiter. So what is happening, and it's also trining Mars opposing Chiron, okay? So with this, we're gonna have people being super passionate, making bigger promises than they can keep, okay? We're gonna see people that say things and then they regret it later. Chiron is like, ouch, why did I say that? Why did I make these promises? Why, okay? So there will be a little bit of an exaggerated speech, but also very action-oriented thoughts. And this is especially of things from the past, because it's stationing retrograde. So I repeating myself, but yeah, don't buy any electronics. It's not a great time to sign contracts. It's a good time to revise something that you wanted to do before. You can launch something that you were thinking about before, going back to a job that you worked for before. These kind of things, right? And we also have Mars in Gemini, and it's going to stay there for a long time, like around 7 months. I'm going to make a video about Mars retrograde separately for each sign, because I think it's a very, very important placement. So I will not discuss it in very much detail here. Yeah. So what do we have? A lot of thinking, overthinking, right? With Mars in Gemini. We have Virgo season, we have Pisces, so it's going to be a little bit wishy-washy. Changes happening, because we do have connection with Uranus, but positive. It's like destiny is giving you a really nice push. So just let yourself be guided. Yeah, I'm gonna put up the first sign of Aries. Give me a moment. All right. So Aries, what is this full moon in Pisces doing for you? Well, what I really like is that Pisces is in your 12th house, and you have Neptune there. There's a loose conjunction with the moon. So you're going to get a lot of intuitive insights, Aries. It's good to if you dream really, if you have a dream that you remember, write it down, because it might be a predictive dream. It might be a dream that's giving you a lot of hints on what to do next. And if you meditate on this full moon, you will get a lot of messages. And because it's opposing the sun in the 6th house, this could have to do with your work as well. We have Venus in the 6th house, and it's squaring Mars in the 3rd. So be aware of a little bit of arguments in the work, okay? Maybe you're presenting something new and not everybody is on board, but your ideas will be accepted, but they have to be service oriented, right? So think of something that is good for the collective. If you're in a job where you work with the collective, think of something that's good for other people, because Pisces and Virgo are very service oriented. And a lot of you are working on routines again. Maybe, you know, you've been a little bit self-indulgent. You went on a trip and you're like, okay, I need to go back to a diet, go back to routines, right? But Venus is not always completely in agreement with the sun here, because Venus also likes to indulge. But yeah, and then we have the North Node and Uranus in your 2nd house, right? And it's trining and sextiling your moon. This retrograde is really affecting me already. And you know, you're gonna have some changes in your income. So it could be that there's new income coming. It could be different ways of making income. It could be money going out, but I like the connection with Uranus. So most likely it will be positive. Maybe you get a promotion, or you made some kind of commission, and you know, or you get some kind of reward for the work that you've been doing. Yeah, let's get some cards on this as well. I have a lot of new cards. I'm so like excited. I had some presents from some beautiful friends for my birthday. Like I have like tea leaf cards and new tarot cards, right? And then I have some love cards. So look how beautiful. It's really nice. So, okay. Let's get you some cards. Oof. It's a bit shaky. What do we have here? Okay, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So I think that the summer maybe was a bit slow for you. You felt for a while, because I feel this more has to do with the past. So you're gonna make new ideas. You're gonna think of new ideas on how to make money. Be aware of self-delusion. You see, you're thinking that it's not possible, but you're capable of anything you put your mind into, okay? Because sometimes we doubt ourselves, like, no, this is not for me, I cannot do it. And with Pluto in the 10th house, you probably had some difficulties in your job. You know, maybe you had to deal with certain figures of authority that weren't completely agreeing with you, and that created like difficulty. But Jupiter in your first house is making you optimistic and will help you plant new seeds, okay? Work, achievement, and success. So I'm getting and. So it's like you've been feeling very small, but you're going to make yourself much bigger. You're going to show the world what you're capable of, Aries. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. What did I tell you? So get your head into a surface-minded state, into a state of Pisces and Virgo, and you'll get exactly what you want, okay? So it's also a time to get a health checkup, go to the doctor, and take those smoothies, have some healthy teas, stuff like that. And I want to also give you a love message to close your sign, Aries. My nose is so itchy. It's like, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Okay. Oof. This one is sticking out to me. So, Aries, transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. This can be friendship, this can be love, but you know what this is about. There's a big transformation happening. And thinking, maybe watch my intro, like, you know, thinking about the positive will change the energies that's surrounding it, okay? Instead of focusing on the negative. So this is my message for you, my lovely Aries. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below how this resonates. Also, I do private readings. You can find my email in the description box below. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for your love, your support, and being part of this community. Thank you. Let's move on to the next sign, Taurus. So, okay. I think the video getting a bit shaky. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. So we have this full moon in Pisces for you in your 11th house of community, friendships, right? And on the positive side, this is you finding a new community of friends, maybe very spiritual friends, whatever spiritual means for you. I leave that open, right? Because we decide what is God for us. Or what is life for you, okay? So you will find people that you can have deep conversations with, that maybe you're going to be in a meditation group or a new artistic group where you create beautiful new creations, because we have the Sun and Venus in your 5th house. So you're gonna feel very, very creative, and you want to express yourself. You want to express your beauty, and you're gonna really go for it. So maybe you're working in some kind of community. It could be that you're organizing like some workshop yourself instead of attending one. But it's time to do something with your hobby, or you're actually finding out a new hobby, a new craft. Maybe you're a great writer, or you're good at, I don't know, creating paintings. But it could also be that you're good at, for example, maybe you're making an app for a financial system. So whatever creativity means for you. This is what you're gonna focus on. Work has been a little bit stressful, like a lot of pressure on your shoulders. You felt like a lot of responsibility has been dumped on you, Taurus. It's like, okay, yeah, Taurus will do it, Taurus will do it, Taurus will do it. And you were like, yeah, I'm kind of like already very busy. So make sure to rest. But this hobby is going to balance out the stress from work, like something that really makes you relaxed, right? We have Mercury stationing retrograde. So this is in your 6th house. I don't recommend you to sign any new contracts for work the upcoming time, unless it is something you worked, maybe it's a company you worked for before. So this is very possible. It could also be that if you know you have no other choice than to sign it, just read the lines very well before you sign. And also yeah, that's it actually. I'm already like, I'm filming this on the 6th, I'm already feeling it's in the shadow period. So we have Jupiter in the 12th house, and as before, we had Chiron there, so you had to deal with some karma, like being on your own was a little bit painful, but now it feels like you're starting to enjoy your own company again. Like you're starting to enjoy being by yourself, maybe journaling, exploring what it's like to date yourself. So this doesn't mean that you're single or not, or you're not in a relationship. It's just that sometimes you need time on your own, right? And it's also that your spiritual powers are awakening. And you know, we have the North Node and Uranus in your 1st house, and they're trining and sextiling the Sun and the Moon. And what we see here is that there is a part of a destiny about the things that you're doing right now when it comes to hobbies. You're maybe taking a complete different journey. For some of you, it could be even a Kundalini awakening. Uranus is unexpected. It's your 1st house. It's your identity. But it could also be that, you know, we're talking about these gender switches, or this could be the case with Uranus and the North Node in your 1st house, changing your looks, right? Being like, I identified myself like this before, but now I'm in this new group and I want to identify like that. So Taurus is experimenting with their identity and how they want to come across. Could also mean that maybe you're on social media and you are getting fame for this type of identity. That sounds really weird. for who you are, okay? Yeah, let me get this beautiful tarot that I got for my birthday from my lovely friends. I'm so happy with it. And I'm going to get you some cards, Taurus. 2 cards here. So we have the 8 of Wands. Yes. And the King of Cups. So I really like these cards. It's like people are beeping outside. Yeah, it's like you're gonna have a lot of opportunities. So yeah, a lot of opportunities. Like the beeping is almost like a sign that there's change happening for you. So could be that you're getting a lot of opportunities through these hobbies that you're creating. And the Cups is like embracing your emotions, which is also related to Pisces. At the same time, it could be that there are friends in your surroundings you don't see as clear as you think you do, because Neptune can also make things foggy. So it could be that a female in your friend group is not what they seem. That's the negative side of the Moon and Neptune, right? Or you feel a little bit like, not going crazy, but it's a little bit like, am I seeing this right? Is this person good or not good. So there will be some confusion around that. Justice, but I just talk about it. I'm getting the Justice card. So justice will always be on your side, and always count on your wisdom. Okay, so that's my message for you, my lovely Taurus. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below how this resonates with you. I also do private readings. You find all the details in the description box below, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. I'm ready to move on to the next sign, Gemini. So Gemini, we have this full moon in Pisces in your 10th house. So a lot of you are in the healing fields. Some of you are very artistic. You're psychics yourself. If you have Pisces there in the 10th house, but obviously this is a general reading, right? So maybe some of you are even moving for a job, right? You're moving for a job and you're starting. It's just that with Neptune in the 10th house, you might have felt a little bit foggy at work, right? So depending what your work is, if you work with really precise numbers, you might have been a little bit like foggy, not seeing things very clearly. So on a positive note, if you are in an artistic job, you're going to have so many ideas. Right now, your ideas are going to flash through your mind. And with Mercury stationing retrograde, this could be ideas that you had before, and you're presenting them now at work, and people like your ideas, okay? So with Mercury stationing retrograde, I recommend you to not sign any new contracts unless you're going back to the same old job. Launch a product when you already had this idea before of launching it, or you're adding something extra to it. If all this, just read the lines very carefully, okay? We have the North Node and Uranus in your 12th house, and it is having a connection with the Sun and the Moon. So there might be some shifts happening in your family life that is affecting your job, or there is some changes happening in your job that is affecting your family life, okay? Because we have this connection between the 4th, the 10th, and the 12th house. 12th house always has to do with some type of karmic situation. The connections are the aspects are very smooth. So I think it's a positive change, okay? And this could have to do with a female, you know, that maybe worked against you and pushed you into something new. Because the moon is in loose conjunction with Neptune, which means things are a little bit foggy. Not to forget, we have Mars in the 1st house. It's going to stay there for 7 months, okay? I'm going to make a video about Mars retrograde, but it's going to stay there for a long time. But right now you feel very driven. You feel like you want to make the next step. Could be that you're just in a new job. At the same time, you really want to hang out with your friends. You want to get out there. You want to do sports. You actually want to do like many things. I have this lovely cards that I got for my birthday from my friends, and it's beautiful. They're so beautiful. Okay, so I'm getting the World and the Queen of Cups, okay? So this means for me that because Pisces is the collective, so some of you are definitely working with the collective, some of you are volunteering. Some of you are working with the masses, with like a lot of people, okay? And I don't know why, but some people who are watching are definitely your channelers as well. You can channel information, no matter what that means for you. Channeling can happen through many things. It can happen through being a psychic, right? But it can also be an artist or marketing job, doesn't matter, okay? So Queen of Cups, you're really embracing your feminine side. So even if you're at work, you're gonna have a lot of creative ideas, which is related to the feminine side. Also, you're going to express your emotions through to your family or to people in the job. Maybe something was bothering you and you need to talk it through. Yeah. Watch out with the promises you make with your friends, because you have a lot of commitments and maybe you're overly promising them that you're going to hang out with them, but you don't really have the time. So the other one is tea leaf cards. New job, career. Look at that. Confirmation right there. Okay, June. So maybe you started in June a new job, or next year June, or you're planning to launch something in June. Could also be that. Yeah. I don't know why my brain is freezing. Yeah, it could also be that your birthday is in June, right? Crown, honor and respect will come to you. Okay. So definitely you're getting a reward for what you worked for a long time, okay? Gong, an exciting event. So I'm getting a lot of positive messages for you. So the changes that are happening are definitely positive. So I'm really, really happy for you. I had a brain freeze in the middle. It happens sometimes with me. This is where like my higher self and my grounded self are just not in agreement. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support, the likes, the donations, the abonnees. So thank you so much, and I really hope to see you next time, and all the best to you. Blessings, my lovely Geminis. Let's move on to the next sign, Cancer. So Cancer, let's go to your sign. So we have the full moon in Pisces in your fellow water sign in the 9th house, and it's opposing the sun. And we also have Venus in Virgo in your 3rd house. So there's a few things that you're gonna focus on at this point. Like some of you Cancers are taking a really well-deserved holiday. Maybe you are switching jobs, and in between those jobs, you're taking a holiday. Some of you are starting a new studying something new, and most likely it's related to health, healings. Maybe you're doing something with mindfulness, a spiritual study, some kind of spiritual study. A lot of you are going to have. We have Mars in the 12th house for quite some time, Cancer. So your energy levels are going to be a little bit lower, okay? I don't want you to worry. You can use the Mars energy behind the scenes, and you know, if you work from home, even better. If you work from behind the scenes, it will not affect you as much. We have Neptune in a loose conjunction with the moon, so you're gonna get a lot of spiritual insights, maybe of places you want to visit. You're going to get a lot of answers of what you need to do next when it comes to maybe studying something. Ideas are flashing through your mind. We have the North Node in connection with the moon and the sun, a trine and a sextile, so it's a nice aspect. So there might be a friend that also can bring you an idea that is like, oh, maybe you should do this. You're very talented at doing that, and you're going to study that. You're like, yeah, that's actually what I'm really interested in. Thank you. Thank you. So, but at the same time, with the North Node and Uranus in your 11th house, you're going to be pushed in a new type of community, new friends. Maybe again, you're going to do a workshop with a lot of people, online workshop, studying. Maybe you're actually building a community yourself. So there is a great reconnection with siblings. So maybe you're going on a holiday with your siblings to reconnect or visiting them. We have Mercury stationing retrograde in your 4th house. So it's not a great time to sign any house contract. unless it is a revising contract. Maybe you need to re-sign a contract for the same place with the rent. It could be a contract that of a house that you wanted to buy before. That's okay. If there is no other way you can wait until after Mercury retrograde, I just recommend you to read. Okay, Cancer, I'm back on track. My phone got overheated and it got switched off, so we're going to catch up where we were, which is about signing contracts, right? So Mercury retrograde is also not too good for buying new electronics, but then again, if there is no other way, just check that you have like tickets that you can bring things back and stuff like that. Yeah, Jupiter in your 10th house is making work a lot easier for you. So some of you have been switching jobs or thinking about switching jobs, and at the same time, look, I'm going to get you some cards. I got some new cards for my birthday for my friends, and I'm really so grateful for them. So I got these tea leaf cards, so I'm going to get you some, Cancer. All right. You feel something is lacking, perhaps love, money, or goals. So I feel this was more your past, where you felt like something was lacking, and you're going on maybe this trip or this holiday, and this fresh new energy is going to bring a new beginning, especially related to money and your job. Someone will gossip about all your secrets, okay? Well, we do have Mars in the 12th house in Gemini, so definitely this is gossip. And this could be someone in the neighborhood, because Mars is squaring Venus, so someone in the neighborhood. This could be an old lover. This could also be a sibling, okay? A woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. Well, we have the moon in a loose conjunction with Neptune, so it could be that you're dealing with a woman that is talking about you, or actually standing up for you. But usually with Neptune, it's a little bit foggy, so you don't really see clearly. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. So what this is saying is that if people talk about you, let them talk. Let them talk, because you know who you are from the inside. You know where your heart is. And if you are going to get revenge or come back to them or come back at them, you will prove everybody right. So just stay in your own integrity. Great passion, major challenge to overcome, okay? So this is probably what's going to lead you into a more spiritual path. Like, you're just gonna focus more on yourself, on going on a holiday, studying, and you're just gonna let other people do their talks, okay? I will get you at last a little heart message from these beautiful cards that I also have that's new. Okay. It's the same one as I think it was Aries. Yeah. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So I'm getting transformation. So this could be transformation in your existing relationship. This could be transformation in friendships, family. But remember, focusing on love is always giving you the best outcome, okay? So that's my message for you, my lovely Cancers. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below how this resonates, and also I do private readings. You find all the details in the description box below. And thank you so much. I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart for all your love and support, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. I'm ready to move on to the next sign, Leo. So Leo, this full moon in Pisces is in your 8th house, okay? So you are definitely being exposed or have been exposed to certain patterns in your life, okay? Because 8th house rules Scorpio. Scorpio is in your 4th house. This is your family. So there are things from patterns that have been like generational patterns, ancestral patterns that are being revealed to you with the South Node there as well in Scorpio. So you can transform them and break these cycles, okay? So a lot of you Leos watching are very old souls, because people who watch these videos are into self-development. So I just want to say that you've been working really hard on yourself, and well done to you. I'm really proud of you, because it's not easy to do this. And we have the moon in a loose conjunction with Neptune, and it's opposing the sun in Virgo in your 2nd house. So there might be a new income for you. This could be through support from other people, or this is your own self-earned money. My recommendation is that you don't support other women by giving them money, lending them money, because Neptune is in the 8th house in a loose conjunction with the moon. Moon is women, females. And with Neptune there, you don't see them that clearly. So it's not very clear what these people are about, okay? So at the same time, a lot of you are very interested in spirituality. You're maybe reading books about, I don't know, higher powers, manifestations. Maybe you're learning how to do tarot. You're learning how to do astrology, but you're definitely more into meditation. We also have in the 10th house the North Node with Uranus. We have it sextiling the moon in the 8th house and trining the sun in the 2nd house. So there is definitely a change in the income of your jobs. And because the aspects are positive, more harmonious, I think this is a good change. So maybe you're on social media, or you're working remote, online, or you launched some new product. It doesn't matter. You're gonna have either extra income, more income, new income, right? With Uranus, we don't know, but you're getting more income. We have Mars in the 11th house, and it's squaring Venus in the 2nd. So be careful who of your friends you tell about your money business, because sometimes when you start to earn more money, or people expect you to pay more, there could be some type of jealousy. You know, it's very childish, and even sometimes I really don't understand jealousy. I don't understand it, right? I look at people and I'm like, oh, I wish I had that, but you just let it go. But some people cannot let it go. So make sure to stay in alignment, to stay with yourself, okay? You don't give money to people unless you want to give it. And it's better to just give it and not expect anything back, right? I think this is one of the main things. It's like when you give someone something, it's better to just give it. So you give it from the heart, it has a good energy, and if someone wants to give it back, that's okay. But in your heart, you're like, okay, I give this and I don't want anything back. That's unconditional love, Leo. Which you know it. Okay, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Look at that. So you have had some obstacles in the job. Like I said, you've been breaking a lot of cycles, psychological cycles. Maybe you've been with a therapist, you've been tackling these things, you've booked a reading with someone, and you really like, the ego is very wise, you see? It's overviewing everything. So you've been overviewing your life, which is Jupiter in the 9th house. It's like wisdom, is the guru. It's, you have been seeing the patterns, working really hard on them, and really super well done. Make sure though, the things you've learned, do not try to preach to other people, because we have Chiron and Jupiter opposing Mercury, which is stationing retrograde. One thing, don't sign any new contracts unless this is something you wanted to do before. Going back to an old job, going back to something you've done before is fine. if there's no other way, read the questions well. If you're buying electronics, make sure to have a guarantee. I think they call it guarantee, like, yeah, so you can bring it back if it's not doing what it should do. So, back, something important, such as a new job or a raise. I cannot believe it. I didn't even read it yet. Wow, Leo. My cat is so dramatic. She talks a lot, like she talks to herself. Sometimes I even hear her in the other room and she's like talking. Yeah, but it's so funny. I love her so much though. She's my tiny Leo. My tiny cat. She's so cute. Okay, woo, okay, things are flying out. So, what do we have here? December is going to be a key month for some of you. I don't know why. I mean, this is stupid because I would say you're going on a holiday, but a lot of people go on a holiday in December. But still, you're going to make a big trip in December for some of you. And then we have light-hearted, carefree time. So you really want to spend time outside with your friends. And some of you also are, yeah, you just want to be a social group's announcement. So maybe you're going to make some type of announcement in December. And I'm getting advice from a friend. Okay? Yeah. You decide if that advice is something that is going to help you, yes or no, okay? You can always feel it in your body if someone is having good intentions or not. Okay, I want to give you a little bit of a love message because I have these cards as well. Look at that. So beautiful. Thank you, my friends. I'm so happy with my friends that they gave this to me. Okay. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Like I said, focus on the positive. So if someone is saying something about you or trying to get your money or trying to get in your money business, just step away and keep your heart over here, okay? Just think from the heart. That's the only thing you can do. And this is the eagle that overviews everything from above and not within the situation. So this is my message for you, my amazing Leos. Thank you so much for all your love, your support. If you're new to this channel and you like my videos, subscribe so I know that you want to see many more videos. Leave a comment below how this resonates, and I really want to see you next time, or hope to see you next time. Thank you so much, and let's move on to the next sign of Virgo. So Virgo, I hope you're having such a lovely birthday. I had my birthday in August, right? And it was beautiful. I went to the beach until like really late. Okay, the camera's like shaky. I went to the beach until like super late. We were with a group and we took a night swim and it was wonderful. And we had a picnic and I made some foods because yeah, Virgo is a bit service oriented. So we like to feed people and make sure they're having a good time. Others are both ourselves, but hey, we're working on this, right? So enough about me. Let's talk about you. So we have a full moon in Pisces in your 7th house. Okay, so we have the moon and the sun aspecting Uranus in the 9th house. So we have, I wanted to say many things at the same time. So Mercury is stationing retrograde on this full moon. I'm filming this on the 6th. So the shadow period is already happening, right? So this is not a great time to sign any new contracts unless it's something you wanted to do before, going back to an old job. And if you have no other way, make sure to read the lines really, really, really well. Okay, so some of you Virgos meet someone on a holiday during this full moon in Pisces. Some of you have met someone on a holiday and you're talking to each other online because Uranus is online. Some of you are going to visit this love, or this person is visiting you. And you're just being very attractive this month. We're gonna have the sun and Venus in your sign in the first house. So you're going to be super magnetic, okay? So before you go out of the door, make sure to even feel more magnetic, so your energies will extend, because you can attract amazing things to you right now. I'm just telling you, you have Mars in the 10th house of your work. So you're going to get amazing job opportunities, more work. You have a lot of energy to get stuff done. You're going to be very appreciated. Okay, maybe some people at work are going to be a bit jealous of this, because we do have Mars squaring Venus. They're like, okay, Virgo, we know, but you're going to be less afraid to show what you've done, because, you know, Virgos get things done quietly, and the honor goes to the louder signs, okay? But that's not gonna happen now. You're gonna talk about your achievements. This is good. Show the world what you're capable of, because you are super capable, right? Like, you're the perfectionist. So you think like, oh yeah, if I do this, that, and that, then I can show the world. No. Show them already what you've done and what you're good at. Okay, so definitely new love, I think, through holiday, online dating, through work, because Uranus is in Taurus. So if you haven't met anyone, go on your dating app, open your eyes on a holiday, open the dating apps on your holiday, okay? We have Jupiter in the 8th house, so you're gonna feel super sexy. I really like this time for you, Virgo. I really like this time for you. Yeah, this is also a good time to, you know, to dive into like the occult or these type of subjects. Go into therapy, but I feel like you're feeling pretty well right now. But if you want to, it would be a good time to do that. Okay, I have some tea leaf cards. I got some really nice new cards for my birthday, and I'm so happy with that. Okay, the star, guaranteed success, Virgo. I love this. I freaking love it. And I feel it. I'm tuning into your energy. I'm like, wow, is this even happening? Is this even real? Yes, it is. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Look at that. New opportunities, new business, new relationships. The stork is a new birth of something, or pregnancy for some of you, okay? Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Like I said, you're also focusing on spirituality, because with all the things happening, you want to stay in integrity, right? So the moment you start to overthink, go back into spiritual alignment, right? I tend to overthink everything, so I always meditate when I feel like this, or I'm making up this really crazy situations. Oh no, but this happened and this could be, and blah 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 blah. No, ground yourself and go into your Pisces energy, right? Pisces is all about spirituality, or maybe you're attracting someone that has Pisces energy, and that can ground you, Virgo. Well, not ground you, that can like wash away your overthinking. I think that's a really nice way to say it. So I'm getting dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion here. So I don't know why. I think this is the person in your job that's not so happy with your accomplishments, but there is a woman in your life, could be, I mean, could be dark hair, or any woman that's not very happy about all these achievements of yours. but you just deserve it. It's fine. Everybody deserves happiness. I want to be clear about that, but you know, you worked really hard. Okay, let's get you. Okay, let's get you some cards. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting 2 for you. Yeah, look how pretty. So the first one, Virgo, is secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Who is that? You will find out soon. Beware of what you are projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So, the people that are around you are projecting certain qualities that you have. So people that you're very annoyed about can sometimes project a quality you do not like or you've been hiding from yourself. These are your shadow aspects. Things that other people have that you admire are things that you have but don't see or haven't grown into. Okay, so this is deep stuff, but this is so good. So if you have the time, write down these qualities that you admire in people around you, and also these qualities that annoy you from people around you. Okay, so yeah, that's my message for you, Virgo. Happy birthday. I wish you all the best and so much love from the bottom of my heart. And if you like my channel and what I do, subscribe to it, leave a comment below, and also I do private readings and we look at your personal chart. Thank you so much, and let's move on to the next sign of Libra. So Libra, we have this full moon in Pisces in your 6th house. Okay, so you have been struggling a little bit with routines because you have been having Neptune and the moon in your 6th house. So if you have an artistic job, a caring job, a job where there's a lot of empathy and warmth and expression and creativity, you've been exulting, you've been doing super well. If you're an intuitive, your messages are on point. I'm saying, like, on point, even just for yourself, right? So creative jobs have been going really well for you. Your romantic life got a huge boost with Jupiter in your 7th house. So if you are in an existing relationship and it survived Chiron in the 7th house, it's going to have a new life. It's going to be optimistic. You're going to spend time together again, and it feels right. Okay, this is not a great time to get married unless this is something you wanted to do before, right? So I don't want you to panic. If you are, make sure to write down everything well. No misunderstandings, right? We have the Sun and Venus in your 12th house. So this could mean that you have some secret admirers as well. This also means that you are in need of a lot of rest. You might have a lot of ideas that come to you from behind the scenes. Okay, then we have the Sun trining Uranus and the North Node, and the Moon sextiling North Node and Uranus in your 8th house. So some of you are studying astrology. I think that's super cool. Or you're trying to relate, you're trying to study your own chart. I'm actually working on a course, guys, like very soon. Well, not very soon, but I'm working on a basic astrology course. So you can read your own chart, or you want to study astrology, or like have the first step. Yeah, so creative expression. Some of you actually are having sudden gains in the job, like suddenly people give you money to do stuff, investment. Maybe you've been investing in some type of cryptos and they're going up and you have more income. Yeah. What else can I tell you? Yeah, we have Mars in the 9th house, gonna stay there for around 7 months. I'm gonna make a video about Mars retrograde. But yeah, some of you want to go on a holiday, really like rest into your body. You need some rest. A lot of you need rest. So let me get you some cards. I have these tea leaf cards, which is like, I think over 200 cards or something. All right, for Libra. Needle and thread, a sincere wish being granted. Look at that. So this is also a great time to manifest. Yeah. Heartache over what you no longer have, okay? So this was kind of my conversation of today, and I kind of started this this introduction about a story about me. But sometimes we focus too much on what we've lost. And I don't know, like, I'm talking about small things, okay? And we stop focusing about what we have, or we stop focusing on the good stuff in our life. So it's really important to not just focus on what you've lost, but also focus on what you have. Look at that, career. So I feel it's more like a preparation, because on this full moon, you're going to prepare for either a career shift that's going to happen and for your own season. And also happy birthday for your early birthday Libras, right? That have the birthday after this full moon by the end of the month, but still, I want to congratulate you. Okay, feeling tied down or frustrated. So you want to break free of something. There's something you want to break free of, and this is maybe Uranus in the 8th house. Like, there's some cycles that you're really tired of being stuck in, and you're like, I want to break free of this. And maybe this is why you want to learn astrology or dive into like the occult. You want to get rid of certain patterns. And emotionally secure and loving, and family is important to you. So yeah, you're realizing how important family is. Maybe you want to start your own family, your own nest, or you want to redecorate your house, right? But also it's good to pay attention to your health right now, because some of you having like these vague things, like maybe you go to the doctor and they say there's nothing wrong, but you're like, but I feel stuff, right? Okay, what you can do is meditate and ask the divine, where is this vague complaints coming from? Because sometimes it's related to our mental state, right? So yeah, that's my message for you, my lovely Libras. Subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Also the private readings, you find all the details in the description box below. And thank you so much for your support, your love, everything. So I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to the next sign, Scorpio. Why did I hesitate? Are you guys in hesitation? Are you hesitating about something, Scorpio? Leave a comment below if that's the case. There might be like something you need to choose between. Choosing path A or path B. Could be. Okay? So we have this full moon in Pisces in your 5th house of creative expression, romance. You're gonna be in a whole lot of mood, Scorpio, and it's going to be great, okay? You want to hang out with your lover, you want to date, you might actually meet someone through friends, right? You have the Sun and Venus in your 11th house. You want to get out there, you want to have fun, you want to create, you want to be creative. Maybe you want to start your own family, but definitely this is a really good time for creative expression. Also, maybe you're meditating in your spare time and you're getting a lot of downloads and you're getting a lot of ideas on things that you would like to do. So Mercury retrograde is happening. It's stationing retrograde on the 10th of September on this full moon in Pisces. It's in your 12th house. This is a double no to signing any contracts. This is because it's in the 12th house. It's hidden. It's unclear. But if you have no option, really sit down and read through it. Let someone else read it, okay? Same with electronics. If you do buy something, make sure you can bring it back. Have a guarantee on it. Yeah, we have the North Node and Uranus together in your 7th house. So a lot of you are dealing with a long distance relationship, open relationships. Maybe you're dating several people. You're just having a lot of fun. You're just taking relationships to a different place. And we have Uranus sextiling the 5th house in the moon and trining the Sun in your 11th house. So maybe a friend will turn into something more, right? Like I said, you might meet someone through your friends and you're actually deciding to give it a go. Let's see what happens, right? And with the North Node, it's kind of destiny as well. So I have this beautiful tarot cards. Look at that. It's amazing. I got it for my birthday, so I'm very thankful for my friends. So let's see, Scorpio. Also, work is getting better. Work was a bit meh with Chiron in the 6th house, but you know, Jupiter is really supporting it and making it better for you. Okay, the Hierophant. So you're gonna have a lot of belief in yourself. After a period of maybe thinking you're not good enough, how can I do that? How can I get it done? Ooh, Scorpio. There's a big focus on work. So I'm getting the Empress. I'm getting 10 of Pentacles. So work is going to be a big focus, but also not only making money, but also like your creativity is helping you in the job to get more money, right? It's almost like there's going to be ideas, and you're gonna get some help from people around you. I'm getting 4 of Pentacles. So maybe you've been sitting on your money a little bit because you're scared. You're like, oh, I don't know, like I might lose my money, so I don't want to overly spend it right now. I'm not making the money I wish I would. We have Mars in the 8th house, and it will stay there for a while. So you're really focused on, like, it's almost like some of you are reforming ideas of what is intimacy for you. Higher libido for some of you, for sure, until Mars retrograde starts. I'm getting the Hierophant. So there's some belief, or maybe you're starting like a spiritual job that you wanted to do for so long. Or you're starting like, I don't know, maybe a YouTube channel with Venus and the Sun there in your 11th house. Sorry, I'm like, it's blocked. My nose is completely blocked. The Hanged Man. Such a classy lady, right? Yeah, so you're gonna see things from a different perspective, but I feel there's a lot of opportunities coming, and this is true. Focus on your creativity, and also it's almost like you're resting more. You know how to rest better. Like you're maybe relaxing by the water, having a good swim, like a real Pisces, right? You're feeling more seen, and also some of you actually want to like get pregnant with the Empress. Okay. Yeah, it's like great worry over nothing. Like maybe you were thinking something was not happening, but look at that announcement. It is happening. You were like, no, because it doesn't make any sense. This is the doubt that I felt at the beginning. Like you're doubting a certain situation. This could be romance. This could be a job, you're like, do I deserve that? Maybe it's something that started in May. Maybe your birthday is in May, right? We also have Scorpio ascendants and moons. Or May will be a very key month for you. Inkpot, problems to be resolved. So the things that you worry about now will be resolved. Involvement with the law. So this could be the Mars in the 8th house squaring Venus in the 11th. Maybe your friends are going to help you with something regarding to the law. Like some of you may be going through a divorce, a court case. Maybe your job is going in a like having a lawsuit, and you're going to help, and it's going to have a good ending. Yeah. Reconciliation. You're gonna reconcile maybe with someone from the past. I don't know, like someone wants to reconcile with you. So let's see, Scorpio, this is my message for you. Thank you so much for your love, your support. If you like this channel, subscribe to it, leave a comment below. I also do private readings. You find the details in the description box, and thank you. I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to the next sign of Sagittarius. So my lovely Sagittarius, let's have a look. Okay, this Pisces full moon is in your 4th house, okay? We have the Sun and Venus in your 10th house. You are super magnetic at this time. Super magnetic. You're really good at balancing your work with your home life situation right now. Maybe your routines are not so well, but you're doing it well in your own way. So you are managing well with your family. Maybe if you have kids, with the kids. You are really good at doing multiple jobs or like multiple responsibilities, whatever that may be for you, okay? Some of you also are pregnant or expecting. There could be new job offers, right? But we do have Mercury stationing retrograde in the 11th house. So if an old job is coming back, that's a good thing, okay? You can sign a contract easily. If it's maybe a contract that is new, make sure to read it through really carefully. And also if you buy electronics, make sure you can bring it back, like a guarantee or have something like this. But I see you jumping from one thing to another. We have Mars in your 7th house for about 7 months, because we have a Mars retrograde coming. I'll make a video about it, so you know what to expect. So yeah, there is a bit of a focus on your work, and maybe work and relationship is a little bit so-so right now. Like you don't know how to mingle both of them. At the same time, I see that there's maybe a situation in your family that is not very clear to you. Like, what is going on? Like, there is some vague stuff happening. Like maybe some secrets that you don't know about. Maybe some, you know, your parents or your grandparents, they have some secrets that they're not telling you. Okay, let's get you some tarot. I got some beautiful tarot for my friend for my birthday. That's lovely. All right, so, okay, Ace of Cups and Strength. So I do see that you are able to express your emotions really well. And there is some situations where you need to be strong about, but that feels like because you're juggling multiple things. But you can do it. Look at that. You can actually do it as long as you stay in touch with your emotions. Pisces is telling you, how are you feeling in your own body? And maybe it's good to have a swim, go to the sea or to a lake to freshen yourself up and make sure to see things clearly. The world. So you could get a job that has to do with the world, right? It could be something like a service to the world, and you're being super magnetic. So it could also be that like people approach you in the public. Maybe you meet someone new that looks at you like, oh, Sagittarius, hello. You're looking really good today. Okay, healing. I'm getting healing. Another card, new cards. I'm so proud of them. Imagine yourself and your beloved, surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So if you are worried about a certain relationship, this could be romantic, this could be family, it will be resolved, okay? So just be patient, because you might not see things clearly at this point. It could also be a female in your family is maybe making things a bit difficult, or you're not sure what the intentions are of this person, but things will be known, okay? Things will be revealed to you. So this is my message for you, my lovely, lovely Sagittarius. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below how this resonates with you, and I really hope to see you next time. Bye. Let's move on to the next sign, Capricorn. Capricorn. It's like my ears are stuffed. Ugh. Okay. Let's go. Okay, we have a full moon in Pisces in your third house, right? And the third house has to do with your siblings. It has to do with short trips. It has to do with studying. So some of you really want to just have a good time by the beach or by the lake or have a good swim. And others are you could also go on a faraway trip. We still have Venus and the Sun right in the placements of traveling. So you could be making a trip and you're putting your work a little bit on hold. We have Mercury stationing retrograde, so this is not a good time to sign contracts for work, right? Make sure that if you do sign the contract that you read it carefully. If this is a job where you're going back to, that's totally fine, okay? Going back to an old job is different. This is really what Mercury retrograde is all about. If you buy electronics, make sure that you can bring it back, that in case something happens, you can return it. We have Mars in Gemini in your 6th house, so you're definitely going to have a lot of energy when it comes to your work. So when you come back from your trip or anything, your routine of work is going to be well. So it's not a good time to change job unless going back, but the routines you're gonna have are going to be good, right? Check up your health, go to the gym, do some workouts, right? Make sure to have good routines around this time. This is where you're gonna focus on. Some of you are looking at buying a new house, a new home, right? And it's most likely going smoothly, but we still have Chiron there. So you're getting a lot of wisdom of your house situation. So maybe you want to redecorate to that it makes, yeah, like makes you feel better. Some of you are studying something new, like studying something related to health or spirituality, or writing, creative writing. And money has been a little bit tight for some of you Capricorns. You really want to earn more money, but at this point it's like the universe is holding it back with Saturn there in the 2nd house. But you know, when it's going to station direct again, it's going to see like how much did you learn about working hard for your money, and then you will get the rewards. So I feel like getting you a card. We also have a sextile with the moon with Uranus in the 5th house, and it's trining your Sun in the 9th. So maybe some of you are meeting someone new on a trip. You're gonna have some romance with someone on a trip. You could be having a romance with your partner, right? Or you're doing like some hobbies together. You really want to have fun. It's like, you know, getting out there, having fun, enjoying your trip, enjoying romance. Yeah, there could be some love from a distance. Okay. Yeah, this could be someone that's more of a temptation, okay? But enjoy your life, right? Also, this is temptation of maybe overindulgence, so be aware that you don't give in to overindulgence, which is not very Capricorn-like, but still it can happen, right? Patience and planning and trapped in fear. So this is like your money situation, you have to be patient. Your work situation, you have to be patient. It's about working hard, planning, and the next steps will be revealed to you, okay? Capricorn. Okay, there's some kind of ending taking place. And when people get the death card, they're always so afraid. But it's actually a new beginning, an ending of something, and a beginning of something else. The Queen of Wands. And look at this cat. It's like, you hear my cat meowing, it's like she knows. There's a cat here, so some of you are getting a pet. But... and then I'm getting King of Swords. Okay, yeah, there was an ending that you are trying to avoid having. But this ending has to come. This could also be with a person. Something or someone has to go, and it's for your highest good. Page of Cups, because you're going on a new adventure. A new adventure. You're going to have new opportunities, new adventures. You need to let go of something. Because this is causing the fear, right? Let go of thinking you don't have enough. Like, focus on the positive. Focus on the positive. Because, you know, we're in Virgo season, and Virgo tends to overthink. I'm a Virgo. It's like, oh, the worst potential situations. But try to meditate, calm down, and everything will be okay. So, also, like, your siblings... maybe you're gonna reconnect with them, or maybe they have some secrets from you and you're a little bit like, I don't know what's going on. We have Neptune in the 3rd house, which could be vague, foggy, not sure. So in order to feel how you're really feeling during this time, it's the best to tune in and meditate. So that's my message for you, my amazing, lovely Capricorns. Hang in there, go on this trip, have some rest. You really, really deserve it, right? And when you go back to the grounding, the grinding, have some good routines. Stick to your routines, because that's gonna help you. And enjoy. Don't overindulge, but enjoy. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you for all your support. Subscribe to my channel if you like this video, so I know you want to see many more. I also do private readings. I happily check your birth chart and tune into your life, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, Capricorn. Let's move on to the next sign, Aquarius. Aquarius, what do we have? We have this full moon in Pisces for you in your 2nd house, okay? And some of you Aquarius have seen your money slip through your fingers. It's like money, poof, gone, right? It's going really quickly. And luckily in December we have Jupiter coming back into your 2nd house, bringing some extra money, maybe some extra bonuses to you. So be aware of your money, okay? Be aware who you lend money to, because there is a chance that you won't get it back. So could also be that people support you with money, right? That feels a bit better, right? But make sure to discuss this with a partner if someone wants to invest into something that you're doing, but you are not in a position where you lend money to others right now. We have the North Node in Uranus in your 4th house, so it's like your family situation or your home situation is a little bit, it feels unstable, right? It's almost like you don't want to be at home too long or sitting at home. You want to be going outside, you want to be doing different things. And some of you are really working hard on making more money, There could be money coming in or going out regarding buying property as well, right? We have Uranus in Taurus in the 4th house, and it's making like some instability with money. So Mercury retrograde is coming up, and I'm already like struggling with my words. So we have, Mercury stationing retrograde on this full moon in Pisces, and it will be in the sign of Libra in your 9th house. So I wouldn't recommend you to sign any job contract unless it's some job you want to go back to. Same with housing contracts, right? If it's something you're going back to or you wanted to go to already, this is good. There might be someone from a distance contacting you again, Aquarius, like someone is maybe wanting to see how you're doing, what's going on in your life. But you're definitely going through some cycles, and you're going to have a good outcome. Then we have Mars in the 5th house in Gemini. It will stay there for a very long time, 7 months. We're gonna have Mars retrograde in the 5th house. And yeah, so you wanna do a lot of sports in your spare time. Maybe you wanna read a lot of books. You're gonna be like overall very curious. Heart, deep love, affection, and caring. So you might be in some kind of romance. You might be connecting to someone on a higher level with Venus and the Sun in Virgo. So the 8th house is related to intimacy. It's related to soul connection. So maybe you're connecting with someone on a soul level. So that's very beautiful. We have a woman, dealings with a woman or relationship, okay? We do have Pisces full moon with Neptune. And moon is women, and Neptune is foggy. So there might be someone that you don't see very clearly. So be aware about someone who comes in with big promises. A woman, could be a friend, could be romance. Just pay attention. You have the moon and Neptune in the 2nd house. So it is a really good day to manifest, money, right? So Pisces is 12th house. It's about the collective. It's about collective energy. So spread into the world that you want more abundance. Also, when Neptune is in the 2nd house, it's good to make a small donation, because what you give is what you receive. Because this is really about like worldly energies, right? So okay, we have a secret admirer. Haha, well, 8th house, we have Scorpio. I would say an obsessive admirer, Aquarius. So maybe you will get a message from this person from far away that's gonna be like, Aquarius, what have you been up to? Because, you know, they see you, maybe they see your Instagram and you look really happy. You've been doing your own things, like you've been really like, even though maybe it looks from the outside that you've been doing a lot, you are going through a lot of karmic cycles though. You do have Saturn in the 1st house, so you have a lot of responsibilities. So make sure to also rest. And with Pluto in the 12th house, there are some karmic people that could bring some manipulations into your life. Major challenge to overcome, okay? But like I said, you will do this. You will overcome these challenges. Always stay with yourself no matter what happens. Stay with yourself. And also we have Jupiter in the 3rd house. Maybe you're studying something new. I see a lot of focus on you, a lot of focus on breaking patterns in your life, and also have fun in the whole process. The most difficult part of the situation is over, Aquarius. So the biggest part is over. Forces working against you. You had someone working against you. I'm so sorry to hear that, Aquarius. Like, I don't even know why. Someone is leaving your life, okay? This person will leave your life, so don't worry. They will leave. They will leave you. leave you alone, and you focus on your own things, your romance, making money, writing, learning. Like, this is really a time for you to focus on you and maybe on a partner, and the rest you're being like, you're maybe not in a time where you're going out a lot. It's more like you want to have this romance, you want to focus on breaking your patterns, focus on intimacy, money, and your skills. You're really focusing on your skill set. So this is my message for you, my amazing Aquarius. I really appreciate your support. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel so I know you want to see many more videos. Also, I do private readings. You find my email in the description box below with all the details, and I hope to see you next time, my lovely Aquarius. Let's move on to the next sign, Pisces. So Pisces, what do we have for you? What do we have? My lovely Pisces. Okay, well, this full moon, Pisces, is in your first house. And it's opposing the Sun and Venus in your 7th house. So there is romance in the air, Pisces. Romance, romance, romance. You're super magnetic, for one. The thing is that with Neptune, you don't see really clearly what's going on. So maybe you're so in love that you're like, it's just not very clear. We have the North Node and Uranus trining and sextiling the Sun and the Moon. So there might be some unexpected message coming in, right? This could be, yeah, this could be like a message or a communication that will change your mind. This could have to do with work also. This could have to do with maybe you're studying something, and it's almost like this studying is connected with the person you've met, or maybe you are already in a relationship, and it makes you, like, some of you are going deeper in commitment and some of you are breaking it off. But with the positive connections, I'm pretty sure this is a positive outcome. We have Mars in the 4th house. It's squaring the 7. So maybe your family is not completely in agreement with this person that you've met, or the person you want to commit to a higher level. So there might be some arguments with the family with Mars and Gemini in the 4th house. They're going to be like, is this the person you want to be with, Pisces? And you're like, yay. But, you know, it's hard to take action when there are people not really agreeing with it. Maybe you want to get married to this person, you know, like you've been in a relationship already and your family is trying to a little bit like change your mind. If you're single, get out there. It's a really good time, you know, go out, go on your dating apps, right? We have Uranus in the 3rd house, so meet someone in the neighborhood, walk around in the neighborhood, I don't know. So let's get you some tea leaf cards that I got for my birthday. I love it. Okay. All right. So, unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So no matter what your situation is right now, Pisces, like, you decide what's best for you. Because, you know, look at, you have such good intuition. Like, you don't need anyone else to tell you what to do. Okay? I'm getting unsuccessful plans. So maybe you were trying to like distract yourself and listen to people that were trying to get you off track. And it's almost like it doesn't work out. It just doesn't work, right? And you have Pluto in the 11th house. So some of your friends could also be like, not be really good friends. Not what you think they are. Like Pluto could be having, like, some people are maybe jealous, or are maybe not what they seem. Like they are really nice, but then actually they're trying to get you off track and it's not working. Okay, I'm getting happiness, a younger man. You could be dealing in a relationship with a younger man, but it could also be like a friendship. I'm getting deep friendship with someone from the same sex as well. So there might be someone that's gonna jump in and give you like healthy advice, right? someone is going to give you healthy advice, but I feel like some of your long-term friends are not like, I don't know, they're a little bit selfish. So, and it's weird because you think you're doing the right thing, but then it just doesn't feel right. I'm getting like a period of ill health, but it more feels like something doesn't feel right yet, okay? So you need to tune into your own intuition and listen to what you want to do. So I'm getting financial gain from something you did in the past. Well, we have Jupiter in the second house. Your money situation is going to be way better, way better. And look at this freedom. Your financial situation is improving big time. And look, this dolphin is free. Free, free, free. Deep personal strength, peace to ensure success. So success is coming. It's there already for some of you. Yeah, warning you of a problem, either now, in the past, of your future. This is the wrong advice. Parting in ways of romance or business. So they're trying to break things. They're trying to like break your business or break your romance. Don't listen. You need to think for yourself. Think for yourself right now, Pisces. Like, you know what to do. Who's good for you, who's not. If you want to break things off, right? You have two roads to take. You have two doors to take. But you know what is the right door. But look at this. I'm getting a fox. There is a fox around you that's keeping you off track. Right? But there will be some message. Like, I see someone is gonna give you good advice. It feels right. But it's almost like you need the support, because there are people not wanting you to have a certain... You see? This is a romance. This is a romance. And I think this is a good romance. Right? I'm getting the sun. Yeah. Could be also to do with a house or your family or a house situation. So whatever it is, right? Like, really, really, really listen to your own gut feeling. You know what's best for you. So this is my message for you, Pisces, on this Pisces full moon. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below how this resonates with you. I also do private readings if you want to know more specifically about you and what is going on in your life, or help you with your karma, obstacles. You find all the details in the description box below. And thank you so much for your support, your help, your warmth. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, and I hope to see you next time.